Love at first sight, a feeling that transcends logic. Have you ever locked eyes with someone and felt your entire world shift in a heartbeat? That instant pull, that unspoken connection, so powerful. It feels like destiny whispered your name. Love at first sight, it's poetic. It's mysterious. Is it fate? A soul we've met in a past life? Or simply the heart responding faster than the mind can explain? Today, on Inner Stillness, we'll dive into the most profound quotes from timeless thinkers and explore the deeper meaning of this electrifying emotion. The kind of love that reaches into your soul and leaves a mark that never fades. Get ready to see love not just with your eyes, but with your heart. Sometimes, love doesn't begin with words, it begins with a silence that says everything. A glance, a pause, and suddenly, the world feels different. It was as if the universe had whispered, "There they are." Love at first sight isn't about physical perfection. It's a recognition of energy. Like your soul suddenly remembering a piece it had lost long ago. Not just attraction, but alignment. You don't just see someone, you feel them. Deeply, like they've always belonged in your story. Sometimes, the most powerful emotions are the ones we never expected. You walk into a room as one person, and walk out forever changed. I didn't believe in love at first sight, until I met you. Sometimes, what we call love at first sight is the sudden collapse of all doubts. It's not about meeting someone perfect. It's about that undeniable moment when your heart no longer needs convincing. When every fear, every hesitation, simply falls silent. You don't need time to calculate, to analyze, to be sure. You just know. Some moments feel like they belong to another world, suspended in time. Untouched by chaos. I saw you, and suddenly, the rest of the world faded away. Real love makes the noise of life disappear. It creates silence, stillness. When they appear, the background fades, the noise stops. Your thoughts slow down like ripples on a quiet lake. And in that stillness, one look holds the power to shake your entire soul. It's not about what they say, but how their presence says everything. Some moments feel like they belong to another world, suspended in time. Untouched by chaos. I saw you, and suddenly, the rest of the world faded away. Some connections don't feel like they're starting. They feel like they've always been there, waiting. Your soul felt like home. True love doesn't feel like a new beginning. It feels like returning. There's no nervousness, no uncertainty, just peace. A sense of recognition, as if your soul has found its way back to where it belongs. It's not about butterflies or fireworks. It's about stillness, safety. A connection that transcends time and space and reminds you that home isn't a place, it's a person. Real love makes the noise of life disappear. It creates silence, stillness. When they appear, the background fades, the noise stops. Your thoughts slow down like ripples on a quiet lake. And in that stillness, one look holds the power to shake your entire soul. It's not about what they say, but how their presence says everything. The most unforgettable moments aren't about beauty or appearance. They're about how someone makes you feel, truly, deeply. It wasn't the way you looked. It was the way you made me feel seen. The most powerful love isn't in the eyes. It's in the feeling of being understood. Love at first sight isn't about surface, it's about soul. No need for long conversations or grand gestures. Just one look, and suddenly, you feel known, not judged, not evaluated, just seen. Completely, quietly, and that is where real love begins. Love at first sight has always been a topic of debate. Some dismiss it as illusion. Others believe it's the soul speaking. So, what does science say? Researchers call it instant attraction, a chemical reaction in the brain when dopamine and oxytocin surge. The heart races, pupils dilate, and time seems to slow down. But there are things science cannot measure, like the moment of shared stillness. The eye contact that makes the whole world disappear. And what about the philosophers? Plato believed the soul could recognize a missing part of itself in another. The Sufi poet Rumi once wrote, "Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along." Perhaps love at first sight isn't about discovering someone new, but remembering someone your soul already knows. So whether you trust logic or follow your spirit, one thing remains true. Love at first sight is rare, mysterious, and undeniably sacred. True love doesn't always begin with logic. Sometimes, It starts in a single, unexpected moment, a glance, a smile, a silence that makes you feel safe. But love at first sight isn't just about the beginning. It's a door opening. What matters is what you build beyond it. That spark must be nurtured, with kindness, with listening, with sincerity, if it is to grow into a lifelong love. The magic may begin in a moment, but the truth of love is written over time, through presence, patience, and the choice to stay. Again and again. Sometimes the heart knows what the mind can't explain. When the heart speaks, listen. When your eyes meet and time seems to stop, believe it's not a coincidence. Love at first sight doesn't happen every day. But if it ever happens to you, don't rush to doubt it. It might just be your soul waking up to something it's always known. If you've ever experienced love at first sight, share your story in the comments below. Do you believe in destiny, soulmates, or science? We'd love to hear your perspective. And if this video touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more inspiring quotes and life-changing reflections from inner stillness.